Good evening, and welcome to In Focus. He is a mass of contradictions. A man afflicted with a disorder so paralyzing that 10 years ago he was forced to resign from the San Francisco Police Department. Since then, as a private consultant, he has solved an astonishing 99 cases. Cases that were considered unsolvable. Tonight on In Focus, we follow Adrian Monk, this modern-day Sherlock Holmes, as he attempts a career milestone, solving his 100th case for the San Francisco PD. And what a case it is. Perhaps the most challenging of his career. A vicious serial killer is on the loose. Young women are being slaughtered. The town is terrorized. Can Adrian Monk find him and stop him before he kills again? Find out tonight on In Focus. How did that start with your hands?
You mean this?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't remember. Most of the time, I don't even know I'm doing it.
It has a Zen quality to
It
it.
seems to help me focus on the problem. I have to block out the rest of the world. I have to block out any distractions, anything that might upset me.
So you're blocking me out right now?
That's right.
I don't know how he does it. Sometimes when Monk's not around, I'll catch the other cops doing it, right, with the hands. Nah, it's like, touch that. Doesn't work. Doesn't work for anybody else but him.
With Adrian Monk on the scene, the investigation was officially underway.
Just take the one up there. That's perfect. You see it?
Just focus on something. Excuse me, officer. Can somebody please fix that light bulb? Sometimes he sees too much. He gets distracted.
And that's where you come in.
Right. Keeping him focused. That's one of my jobs.
What else do you do for him?
What else do I do? How long is your show?
That's a 40 watt. The others are 60. 40.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he has some idiosyncrasies.
Like what?
Fear of heights, fear of germs, spiders, milk,
Crowds, elevators, fire,
rabbit tunnels, bridges,
boats,
decaffeinated coffee,
lightning.
The wind, he's afraid of the wind.
egg whites,
Bad.
naked people. That one is way up there. I think it goes naked people and then death.
Who is Detective Adrian Monk? He was born in this modest Bay Area home 49 years ago, the younger of two brothers. By all accounts, he was an exceptional child.
I used to babysit for the boys almost every weekend.
What was he like?
Adrian? Oh, remarkable child. I tell people this, but they don't believe me. He used to change his own diaper. And then he would crawl across the floor and throw it out. Remarkable.
Adrian was in my 4th grade class. He was a brilliant boy. At first, he was probably the most promising student I ever had.
What happened?
Well, his father left. Just took off. After that, everything changed.
When Adrian was 8, his father Jack, a frustrated linen salesman, told the boys he was heading out to pick up some Chinese food. Adrian would not see or speak to him again for 39 years.
Mom didn't leave her room for 2 years, and I didn't leave my room, so it was all up to Adrian. He kept it all together, the house, the family. I don't know how he did it. He's my hero.
You know, fan can mean one thing to you and then, you know, something completely different to, like, say, Judge Harriet Waxman of the 3rd District Court, you know? And I'll tell you something about Judge Waxman. She's never been in love. So she's shooting from that perspective. You know what I mean?
Where did you get all those pictures?
Oh, do you like them? Yeah, they're, well, this one is probably my favorite if I had to pick a favorite. This is actually real. It's not photoshopped at all, and it's from a case we worked on together, a homicide. It took a lot of clue hugs, but we cracked it.
And what about that one?
This one, okay. This one is another case, but this one wasn't, this one wasn't as real.
His brain's different. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a freak or anything, but no, I just, his brain's different. Let's just leave it at that.
He hasn't solved 100 cases yet. For the record, he's still at 99, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You sound a little competitive.
Sometimes I am a little too competitive. Yes, I own that. I was just talking about that with my new therapist. Monk and I both have new therapists. Mine's way better.
Adrian Monk is left alone with the case.
Mr. Monk takes all of his cases very seriously. But when a woman is killed, it's different. It hits him pretty hard.
Because of Trudy.
Yeah, because of Trudy.
Trudy Monk, the love of Adrian Monk's life, and the only case he hasn't been able to solve. They met 28 years ago while they were both attending the University of California. They were married a short time later. Trudy's love was so strong that most of his phobias and personal demons were kept at bay. It would be the happiest time of his life.
Oh, you wouldn't recognize him. Back in the day, he loved his work, he loved his life. He used to come walking in here whistling. He hasn't whistled for a long time.
Then, in a flash, she was gone. 2 weeks before Christmas, 1997, Trudy Monk was downtown running some errands. She returned to her car in a parking garage on Somerset Avenue.
Our top story tonight, the wife of a highly decorated San Francisco detective was killed this morning, the victim of an apparent car bombing. Trudy Monk, a 35-year-old freelance journalist, died a short time later at St. Jude's Hospital. Her husband, Adrian Monk, was by her side. The police are pursuing several leads, but have made no arrest.
The case is still open. It has been Adrian Monk's obsession for 11 years.
After the hospital, he came back home. He just sat in that chair all night. I could see his soul leaving his body. Adrian died too. The bomb was across town, but it killed my brother too.
I saw him coming apart like those rockets that hit the atmosphere at the wrong angle. And nothing I could do.
So you can't talk about Trudy? You didn't leave your house for, what, 3 years? The psychiatrist said you'd never work again. But here you are, 100 cases later. What keeps you going? I can't die until I know.
It's jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle out